the pyramids are a very interesting phenomenon because we can see their development. I think I told you about the pyramid of Saqqara, the pyramid of Pharaoh Djoser of Saqqara. That's not far from Cairo, not far from Memphis. And in Saqqara, you have a very interesting pyramid. First of all, it's a step pyramid. Secondly, as I might have told you, whoever built it must have been in Sumer and seen these ziggurats which the Sumerians built, and so he followed the design, and they were built to have bricks, and Egypt has stone, so he took stone, he ordered the people cut this stone down to little pieces, and then he built it up. Little stones in the shape of bricks, until someone came up with the idea, hey, what do you have to do that? Take the whole stone and use that. So we can actually see the development of the pyramids. We also see a very interesting thing. You know, if you take stones and rocks and pile them up one on top of another, at a certain point, the stones will crush the stones beneath. And this we see in what the Egyptians were trying to do. They were building two pyramids. And one of them, as they built up to a certain point, the weight of the stones crushed those stones below and it collapsed. And they were still building the other one, so they said, stop, and reduce the weight. And so that pyramid, instead of going all the way up, it was angled, and they called that the bent pyramid. I mean, they were building it, and then they said, it collapsed, let's not build it so high. But it's interesting because they were learning what to do until they finally decided that when you build a pyramid, you have to leave empty spaces on the inside so that the weight will not cause the collapse. But still, they were concerned about building great pyramids, and in the 4th dynasty, they built those 3 great pyramids that are on the plain of Giza. The pyramid of Pharaoh Khufu, which is the great one, and Khafra, the second one, and Menkaure. These are the 3. They, of course, are, of all the 7 wonders of the ancient world which are mentioned in literature, the only one that's still standing, because they were built and they're permanent. And the way they were built, they are secure, of course they're solid, they're tremendous. I think 2 million blocks in the Great Pyramid. Each block weighs 2 tons. And of course, with the passages and the empty spaces on the inside, they were remarkable structures. The other interesting thing about them is that they were built with perfect orientation to the points of the compass, so that not only are they geographically sited to be exactly along the points of the compass, also their dimensions are precise, but they also had shafts which went from a center chamber in the pyramid out to the outer part of the pyramid. And they've discovered that these shafts were so arranged that at a certain point in the course of the earth going through the heavens, the shaft points directly into the star which is in the center of the Orion's belt. In other words, that constellation of Orion, that star shines directly down that, but it can only do that, of course, at a certain night of the year. So it's a kind of orienting things to the precision of the motion of the earth and the motion of the earth through the heavens, signs of the zodiac, and so on.